John Shrimp, I'm the Vice President of U.S. Regional Operations for Fan TV02. I oversee offices in Dallas, and Louisiana, and Georgia, and New Mexico. Fan TV02 has been in business since 1954. We manufacture cameras and lenses. We really started off as a lens company, and we rent through a series of offices that circle the globe, every continent. We don't sell anything. So we make and continuously update cameras and products and lenses so our customers don't have to bother with that. We try to make all of our stuff. Our customers are directors of photography and then assistants who have to use it in the field and producers who have to pay for it. We certainly do commercials and specialize in series and feature films.
You like what you do?
I love what I do. I've been doing it for 28 years. I was only going to stay 2 years, but 2 years became 28. So I guess I like it.
It's easy to use your equipment, or it takes time to learn how to use the equipment?
Well, I mean, as with any new technology now, it takes time to learn, nowadays more workflow, but we provide ample testing time and encourage students and camera professionals to come in. We do lots of training to make sure they know what they're doing when they leave.
Thank you.
I'm Josh. I've been with RDM for just about a year now, but been working with video production for 4 years.
How long it took you to get to this point?
Well, we started with the aerial videography how long ago? Yeah, just a few months of training and building this from scratch.
Yes,
basically.
we need this.
Yeah, so RDM's fairly new, but the production work we've been working on between the two is for about 15 years, I guess.
What are your backgrounds?
I've been in video my whole life. My family started off with VHS duplication, and then moved to DVDs, and then we're still doing that. So I've been with video production. We did production on the side and editing and all that stuff. So I hadn't been around it my whole life.
My background is I wanted to make movies, and so I just got close to some people with a camera or two and just started making my own stuff. And did small-time video production for the past few years, and got more into graphic design and branding. And that's what I've been focusing on the last half a year, 6 months or so.
How you meet, both of you?
I started working for this guy about a year ago. I came on board with RDM to be a creative director, and that's how we met.
You like what you do?
Yeah, it's a challenge, and that's fun. And it's fun to be different, try to do new things. The work can be not as steady as we like, but that's the nature of this business.
How long it took you to build that?
It took about 80 hours to build it initially, and then it's always a little bit of work going back and tweaking. But starting off right off the bat, 80 hours.
What you use this equipment for?
Hello.
Thank you. Thanks.
Number 1 is starting in just 2 minutes.
Justin Jordan with Texas Media Systems. I do installs and sales and kind of do the run the gamut of AV.
Hi, and I'm Lizzie Walker. I work for Texas Media Systems.
How long you been doing this work?
Probably about, I mean, I've only been doing it for about a year, just a little bit longer.
Yeah, a couple years now.
You use the equipment yourself?
Yeah. I mean, I went to film school, and Justin has to do a lot of installs, so I do a little bit of like freelance work, and so I tend to know, tend to try to get an idea of like what people like to use and stuff like that. Kind of draw that from my own experience.
How to use equipment?
I mean, it depends on what you're doing, I guess. I mean, to be a professional cinematographer can take years and years and years and years to be able to learn how to use the equipment, the way you want it to be, to produce the image that you want. But, a lot of especially Canon stuff is pretty intuitive and easy to learn. So, I mean, it's all about, the time you dedicate to teach yourself and everything. But I mean, sometimes, a simple interview can be really easy to learn. So.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Ryan with Wooden Camera, and we're at the Texas Production Roundup, and we've got a lot of camera support accessories for just about every camera system on the market now. One of our rigs here is the DSLR, quick cage DSLR. It's a quick release cage system. So you can quickly remove the camera from your base plate to do very compact handheld work. And this is sort of the base of all production, the lower end of DSLRs. We also have camera rigs up to the Sony F55. And you'll see that this here is a wooden camera, and we use the wooden cameras as display pieces for trade shows and product demonstrations because it really shows off the accessories that we make and distinguishes them from what's on the camera that is made by Sony or Red or someone like that. So we've been producing accessories for about 2 years now. Before that we had done video production, which is how we kind of decided what we needed to make and why it was important. And we now have a line for DSLR, Blackmagic, Red, Canon, Sony, Panasonic, Phantom, and Arri Alexa, and we're constantly evolving and adding new products. So if we don't have anything for your camera now, we will in the future, I'm sure.
How long it took you to get to this point, your company?
So we started with one product when the Red Epic was introduced. It was our A-Box audio adapter, and that is still our #1 selling Red product. And now we have a line of about 250 SKU numbers. So we went from one product 2 years ago to about 250 now. So it's very rapid growth.
You like what you do?
Absolutely. It's just very exciting to get to design these products and then bring them into production, and then to receive feedback from customers on whether they like that or whether they'd like to see new products developed. It's been a very exciting process.
You use yourself, the equipment?
We do. So I handle the design, but I used to do production. So I can use my previous production experience to shape what needs to be on the camera and to make it functional for production.
Thank you.
There's a building still there. Building still there.
So my name is Zach Smith. I work for Synesys Inc. and we're the distributors for Dynamic Drive Pool. And we're here showing Ethernet-based SAN. And basically what we have here is we've got a DDP, and they range from 4 drives to 60 drive standalone units. And you'll see here where we've got the DDP in Avid emulation mode, and basically it does the bin locking just like a Unity.
So what does your equipment?
It's shared storage, so you can have multiple clients. There's no license fee. It'll work with anything. Smoke on Mac, Smoke on Linux, Flame, Avid Media Composer, any client, Linux, Windows, or Mac, shared block level storage. It's a block level SAN. Basically works over gigabit Ethernet or 10 gigabit Ethernet. You can range from 110 megs a second to 600, even up to 1,000 megs a second.
So it stores information?
Storage area network. So it's basically high-speed shared volumes, so you can have multiple editors working off the same volume.
You ever use this type of equipment yourself?
Yes. Before I worked for a reseller, I was on the production side and did quite a lot of video editing. Back then I used Smoke on Linux and Final Cut as offline.
You like what you do?
I love it. This industry's all I know.
How long it took you to learn this equipment?
Man, since I started, but 13 years, 14 years. It takes a while. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears.
Thank you.
Yep.
That would be my first well, of course, carries. There are charter-based